I'm Andrew, and I'm super excited to be here. Give you all the latest news on sports at Miami. It's a fun time to be a RedHawk fan with Miami officially starting their ice hockey season this past weekend. Last year, the young Miami crew finished with a 7-29-2 overall record and are looking for a rebound season with added upperclassmen experience and heightened expectations. It's looking like it's going to be another memorable season for the Miami hockey team. The RedHawks, they are highlighted by upperclassmen P.J. Fletcher, Jack Clement, and the brick wall in net that is Ludwig Pearson. Other RedHawks to watch out for are freshman phenom Artur Taransky and a man on a mission, that is star Red Savage, who is expecting a much different season here in Oxford. As for the season opener, both games would provide us with no shortage of highlights. The first game, which was the most competitive and fun to watch, saw Miami fall to Ferris State in a shootout 3-2. The RedHawks never quit despite this energized Ferris State Bulldogs team really putting on them early on after getting the first goal, which happened early on in the second quarter off a power play chance. Miami would tie it up about 7 minutes later with a goal from junior Matthew Borbellini. Ferris State would get its second goal on the day early in the third period, but it would be Joe Cassetti, the senior, who puts the team on his back and equalizes the contest at 2-2 with 45 seconds left to go in the third period. Miami, unfortunately, would fall in a shootout with Ferris State goalie Logan Stein having himself a day. The second game was a completely different result, which saw Miami knocking off the Bulldogs of Ferris State 4-1. The RedHawks would start off early with a goal from senior Jack Olmstead. The scoring continued with a goal from Jack Borbellini, getting goal number 2, giving the RedHawks a 2-0 advantage at the end of the first period. Ferris State came knocking back and they cut the lead in half by scoring a goal on the power play. But about 2 minutes after a Bulldogs goal, Joe Cassetti again would score his second goal of the season to give Miami a 3-1 lead off of the power play. Entering the third period, who else but Red Savage, the man, would all but ice it for the RedHawks by scoring a shorthanded goal, which would all but give Miami a 4-1 victory.
You're really a true Swiss Army knife type journalist. You produce so many award-winning pieces both on the business side and in journalism for sports. You've done really everything, TV, radio, podcasting. What's been your favorite part, if you could pick, for throughout your career, like your favorite experience?
Yeah, so I have worn a lot of different hats in journalism, having started as not just a writer, but a business writer before becoming a sports writer, then getting into radio, podcasting, and then ultimately television, which is what I do now. Honestly, there's a part of me that misses long-form writing, spending weeks reporting on an individual story, digging into things like that. But I really love what I do now, in part because the underlying tools or the things that are required are pretty similar, which is studying, researching, preparing, and then synthesizing an idea and trying to communicate it. And that's what I enjoy most, is just when you feel like you have the idea and then you go on TV and you're trying to communicate it to people, hopefully in a way that resonates. It's just so fun and it's pretty fulfilling as well.
But right now we've got ourselves a battle. Miami, NIU, 40-34 in a MAC slugfest. Here's Peyton Scott, pull up, mid-range J won't go down. High rebound by who else but Ajay Davis. And here come the Huskies the other way. High pass over to Poison, and here she goes left side. That floater won't go down. Rebound tapped from Coker initially, and Ivy Wolf gets it to go down. Here's Kloos passing over to Ivy Wolf, and here she has the ball here, bringing it all the way back to the giant Red M. Miami up 40-34. 1:14 left to go in the second. Shot clock winding down for the RedHawks. What can they do here? Here's Sierra Morrow. Sierra Morrow for 3. It's good. Wow! To beat the buzzer, too. Sierra Morrow. Very important three-pointer there. Increases the RedHawks lead to 9 now. Here's Poison, right side, defended against Kloos. Step back, mid-range J, hits back iron. Good defense from Kloos, and here come the RedHawks. Here's Ivy Wolf giving it over to Scott. Scott double teamed. They're gonna call a shooting foul on the Huskies. Foul last on Emily Minert. No, it was on Shelby Coker, her second. So she's going to get 2 free throws here. Scott is an 85% free throw shooter, only second behind Ivy Wolf, who is a 91% free throw shooter. 2 very talented shooters you don't want to have at the free throw line. She knocks down the first one, 44-34. 36 seconds left to go in the second. Peyton Scott, sigh of relief, gets her second free throw to go down. She'll take a seat on the bench. Very good first half for her, 16 points, 7 for 10 shooting. That's really impressive. Huskies will have possession here. Shot clock is still on. Let's see what the Huskies pick up here. Here's Marable working against Chambers. And gives it right back over. Ball lost for a second. Picked right back up by the Huskies. Laura Nickel gets it to go down. Brings the RedHawks lead back to single digits, 36-45. About 10 seconds left to go. Shot clock is dark. Here is Sierra Morrow, top of the key. Gives it over to Cluse. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Here's Sierra Morrow, loses it. Mid-range jumper. Does not fall, but the RedHawks are up by 9. 40. Here's Stone working on Ivy Wolf and then passes to her right on to Winfield. Here's Ogden. Here comes Mashir 4-3. Rattles in and out, cannot get it to go down. RedHawks get a stop. Here they come on the offensive end. Here's Peyton Scott passing over to Rashawson. Nice pass, nice up in the basket pass for Rashawson. Gets the layup to go down. That was Amani Freeman cashing in, up and close. Cuts the lead to 10 now. Here's a quick pull-up 3 for the Bulls. It's good. Rayshana Stone said, why not? I'll increase the lead even more. It's now a 13-point lead here at Millett Hall for the Bulls. Here's a tough mid-range shot for the RedHawks. It's good. Why not? Peyton Scott, every time, contested or uncontested, she's going to make that 99% of the time, and she absolutely does. 5 for 7 on the day. 12 points. Just absolutely dealing, absolutely cooking the defense of the Buffalo Bulls. Here comes the Bulls the other way, passing it around. That is Stone. Stone, tough layup, pump fake, up and under, it's good. Monty Freeman thought she had some good defense there. Stone was a little better there. Increases the lead once again to 13. Here come the RedHawks on the other side. Here's Scott passing over to Freeman. Small on little matchup. Can't get the layup to go. Fought for the rebound. They're going to give possession to the Bulls and Mashir. So another empty possession for the RedHawks. Thought they had something cooking there.
Number 0, Claire Chambers, and number 2, Sierra Morrow.
So Claire Chambers and Sierra Morrow going to.
And the 3-2 pitch is hit over the head of the second baseman Price. That's going to split the gap. Running over to third is Morales. And coming home is Morales. Is the throw in time? It is not. And the OC Riptide strike back with an RBI double from who else but Scary Carrie Arbolita. It's now 3-1 Blues here at the. Aiden Garcia is a bad man. What a hit there to extend this Riptide hitting streak, and here they come. The tying run is up to the plate, and in the form of Grant MacArthur. And yeah, Aiden Garcia is having a phenomenal year for the Riptide. Had a great year in high school, especially his senior year. Great year for Golden West, and yeah, Aiden Garcia is a great college player, and he continues to impress people here at the Gray Park. Hopefully not a trend that's going to continue. And this one is smacked out towards right. This one could be trouble. That one is going to bounce up against the wall. And
coasting over to second. Here he comes chugging over to throw. The throw, is it in time? It is in time, and the OC Riptide win after an excellent throw there. And that's how things will end here at the Great Parks. 9 for 21. The 0-2 pitch is hit in the air towards center. That one is going to drop in for a base hit. And Connor McGuire starts things off with an RBI single here. And it will now make the Riptide lead 1-0 here. A 1-2 pitch on Garcia is hit out in the air towards right. Running back over is Klinowski, and it will get over his head, and it will bounce off the wall. Running over to third, running at home. Here comes Hackworth, and this will score. And there you go, first run of the night for the Riptide. Who else but Aiden Garcia, an RBI double. Absolute rocket off of the bat of him. And it'll cut Barron's lead to 6-1 here at the Great Park. And this one is roped towards left field. This one is high, this one is far, and this one is out of here. A home run for the OC Riptide. Nathan Cadena launches one all the way out towards left field with a tie-breaking 2-run homer in one of the biggest stages for the Riptide. It's now 3-2 here at Great Park. 1-2 to Cadena, and he smacks this one in the air out to left. Could be trouble, and it is off the wall. Cadena's got some pop, and he shows it there, almost left the yard, but Nathan Cadena is hitting up and heating up right at the perfect time in this part of the season for the Riptide. The 0-2 pitch on Chapman. This one is smacked out towards right. That one is going to go bouncing over to Blesinger, and here he comes over to second. Is it in time? And he is safe. So diving into second safely. First base hit of the night. It's an extra base hit, and Reese Chapman continues to fire here for the Tide. 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Cadena. This is the pitch, and this one is going to bounce in for a base hit over the head of Flores. Coming in to score is Clift. Coming over to third is Morales, and that is an RBI double from Cadena. What a play, what a hit, and it increases the Riptide lead to 4 now. Continue to do well here for the Saints late in the year. Runner is going. Can Garcia get him a second time? You betcha, an absolute cannon from Aiden Garcia. Wow. Back-to-back innings with a thrown-out runner. Aiden Garcia doing it all behind the dish, hitting, and yeah, incredible performance from Aiden Garcia once again. Going to win this battle. This one hit in the air towards right. Running over is Hackworth, and Hackworth, oh my goodness. Patrick Hackworth. What can't this man do defensively? And come on, making plays like that every single game, it seems like. Man, what a catch, what a play. And that strands the Forsters runners. So Cadena is standing on deck here. He has 3 of the 10 base hits for OC. Exactly what you want to see if you're an OC fan. The 2-1 pitch, then this one is going to get through on the right side for a base hit. Coming in to score is Patrick Hackworth, and that's an RBI single for Isaiah Morales, who continues to deliver here for Orange County.